belum ya?
Perlelen, lama di tiap circle itu tak ada. Lebih lama, banyak pasti pun biasa. Kan spesial, kalau aku jangan. Oh, apa? Tak ada rahasia. Indonesia proklamasi Indonesia 2018 kita berpikir. Orang juga harus ini gerak. Orang juga harus
Belum ada ya guys ya. Lift, wah ini. Oh belum, belum sih. Drafting please.
Prepare for back.
Okay, Secret versus Gaimin Gladiator. Kita ganti ke PGL aja. Oh, you know.
Start for Secret, but we do have some quick words from Celery to talk about who he thinks is the best team.
Say goodbye to your head.
Oh.
Just enough time to make a cup of tea.
Ah ini. Udah kenceng lagi.
My apologies.
Interesting words coming out there, and it seems like, you know, mutual parting of ways, which is always nice. Sometimes you see, you know, pizzas getting involved and everything like that.
They're still friends, but no better feeling than beating your friends in Dota.
Please,
Yeah,
just bear in
exactly.
mind
You want to
I'm
be able to
trying my
have
best
that moment where you can shine against your teammate, or maybe even the other way around. They want to shine against you. You know, it happens, I think, all over.
The eternal struggle
Betwixt
betwixt creep
too,
and creep
where
lumbers on.
you go up against your old team, and what's the biggest thing on your mind? Winning and destroying them.
I think Boom had a much more like relaxed environment when it comes down to him playing with the Gaming Gladiators in Team Secret. You know, they just finished the second at TI. Puppy's always known to like have a strong leadership, and you know that they deliver as a team. So sometimes fitting in for Team Secret members might take like slightly longer than in some other teams. But I'm sure Boom, with the capacity of the player that he is, he's gonna do just as fine.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see how he progresses with this team. You know, it doesn't always click in a day. Saying Rome wasn't built in a day, and some of these teams certainly aren't going to be built within just a day. And it really comes down to maybe even getting in the stretch of games. You know, Secret's already gone through 2 series, so the work is there. The games, the data starting to build up, and with time, you can see these teams start to do better and better and click more and more together.
Yeah, they definitely need a W in this one, because right now Team Secret is sitting at 0-2. They need this victory. They've been very slow at the start of the previous DPC Tour 1, Tour 2 as well, and kind of a same mentality. Team Secret just ramps up at the end of the tour/season. So looking at the lanes, the ratio, but yeah, looking at how it's Team Secret. 233 of them, 155 by esportsbet.io. So Gaming Gladiators still heavily favored, I would say, in this matchup.
Yeah, they seem to be the favorites through the odds, but we'll see how it comes out. This region is always been talked about how close a lot of these teams really are. So we'll see if the odds reflect that as top lane Tofu getting low. One more right click needed. Draw first blood, taking Tofu to the grave.
Why? Buat orang-orang pakai
This is a strong lane, and I think Crystal is one of the players
Jelas
that
kalah
does a lot
skip.
when he is ahead. He sometimes does struggle when playing from behind, but if he's ahead, he's gonna be all over the place. And speaking of playing ahead, never mind. Celery getting caught inside the cogs.
And needs to be careful. Battery assault's on, and Resolution wasn't exactly over there immediately to help out. There was a Crypt Swarm now. Spirit Siphon onto Ratio. Slark getting into the trees and the tether back over to the Slark, so they safe for now, but we'll see if it gets a little bit more difficult as the lane kind of moves on. And now we're taking a look up here top, and Nature's Prophet, we've seen in multiple positions, but definitely when it was picked up, it kind of screamed ace, right, with the way he plays on this team.
This is going to be like a very popular pick.
Untuk draft kali ini saya sudah Secret.
In Europe, we've seen him play
tankinya ada, hitan ada.
Full build coming out from
Persetujuan sih.
and the Shard. This time around, Ace seems to be going for a bit of a different build, more right click oriented, with the Witchblade and Power Treads in his quick slide. It's a lot of harassment coming out from Zayats.
OTW.
He's still level 2, so battery is
Masih
not as powerful.
tebel, masalah kalau
Resolution
itu tebel.
is level 3, which means 2 points in Spirit Siphon.
Kind of need to be careful about
Kalau
the positioning now.
berani ya,
Resolution,
makanya
we're
tebal
so
dia.
focused on grabbing the CS in the early goings of this. You definitely see, and they both hit 3, or even Rezo hitting 4. Kills opportunity, or the kill opportunity being available to them in this bottom lane, and that's actually going towards mid. Here, that 4-minute rune. Runes come.
Boom did not go for bottle. He is playing sniper after all, so they want to take away
Sial lah
any
sekarang bro.
bottle
Bukan.
refills. So Quinn is not gonna have anything, and he also
Baru
picked
jadi botol.
the bounty rune. So
Last hitnya kalah
for Quinn,
2.
unless he wants to invade enemy jungle.
Main sih.
Pick up
Tapi
a bounty rune,
deny-nya,
it's
bro.
still sitting there.
It's certainly a far walk to go that way, and you miss a wave or two.
Ini
Going
secara
all the way
XP
up
masih
there, the bounty rune
banyakan.
could be a little bit more detrimental than it is beneficial for him with filling up that bottle. And CS-wise, doing a good job thus far. 22 and 11.
He has a lot of denies. This is the build on sniper where
Gunbreaker
you're focusing on
carry.
your right click, not going for shrapnel, so you know there's gonna be more denies.
Gunbreaker-nya nggak dapat last
Power
hit.
treads already available.
Gain.
Very difficult
Gunbreaker,
to get on top of
setahu
sniper.
gue
Sniper
attack
pick as a
speed-nya
counter
slow
to the
banget,
fast track.
ya
We've
kan?
seen this quite a lot during the previous TI, and I think it's very efficient. So looking at the both teams
MP.
in general, they have a
Dinainya enak
global
banget lah.
presence. Gaming Gladiators in Nature's Prophet PvP, and then you have Flopper initiating with the hook shot, and also Dawnbreaker with her ulti.
Solar Guardian.
Sama-sama ketekan sih ini carry-nya.
Sometimes it feels like Team Black down. But Celery again.
Slar.
With the Spirit Siphon and a battery assault from the over towards bottom.
Sama
Things staying
Gunbreaker.
relatively quiet other than that first blood for the moment, and we switch it over to the net worth to see. At least right now, Ace is
Hitnya yang
leading the charge.
lumayan.
Something that Bane does struggle against. Heroes like Bane, Oracle, Enchantress, any kind of summons, Enigma, Nature's Prophet, like
Sebenarnya tinggal di skip aja itu darahnya sekali.
single targeted.
Dikit keep it that way gitu. Jadi pas mau udah ada ready ultinya udah nggak sikat. Tapi walaupun setengah juga ya lumayan. Kenapa butuh setengah? Soalnya dari user sih.
They're also very low on regen.
Beda
on top
sama
lane,
Nato Prophet
but,
860. Jadi kayak kelihatannya dia setengah, cuma bedanya cuma
together,
200.
Leshrac and Io, we've seen
100 sekarang.
so much from these
Secara
two last
regen lebih
DPC
banyak
season,
daripada
when
NP.
they play together, you get
Berapa
the
ratus?
mana boots, and now Leshrac almost
Makanya harus di keep segitu darahnya.
50% mana.
Biar kalau
just
udah
by one
ready
usage
tinggal
of the mana
kill
boots with Celery.
gitu. Ini Leshrac udah mulai jadi.
Not getting that auto refill.
At least mana
Again,
problemnya.
denying the,
Barely itu emang
rune
mana
is
problemnya
the
Leshrac.
rune he ended up getting
Selalu.
and denying. So
Jadi momok.
still the presence from Secret over mid is certainly felt.
200.
See that with
12.000
the
gila.
discrepancy coming through.
Wages of fear. Rooted after them.
Iya, ini tuh apa ya?
By Puppy up top lane, they backed up that. We talked about maybe Quinn going that way. Reliably get across and feel that great about doing so, and you can see the gold earned. It's only a 425,
Oh,
but still.
ini.
It
Yang dia balik
start to
editnya.
expand and see a bit of a chunk of gold difference as the game goes on.
Clark is very low level. He's about to hit level 5, and every single time Zayats uses
Dia bikin ini berarti
assault,
emang fokus buat
he needs
farming
to
sih.
fall back. That prophet's already
Kalau dia
level
bikin
5
skill 2
and
dia
above, so if
fokus
they
buat
make one
si
mistake, if he misuses the pounce,
siapa
gets
namanya?
caught with power cogs or battery assault,
Uh,
like this that prophet with level
kill.
6 and the catapult, they could potentially put some damage onto tower. Zayats should stay slightly away from the XP range, so that that prophet gets that earlier level 6.
And if they take that tower down bottom, what do you do if you're gaming gladiators? It puts you in such a rough position to get your sword so far, right? You got a pretty greedy core lineup.
Yeah, you do. I mean, Take's Prophet is going for a less greedier build. This is Witchblade, and he's about to hit level 6. Oh, Crystallis connects with a stun.
Top lane in
Ya
some
kan?
trouble. Sprout comes
Udah
out.
bilang
on
harus
Puppy, but he's
dikit
got the
deh, guys.
nightmare. This should set up for a kill, but Tofu helping out the Avalanche to stop that from being secured.
Let's see who's going to use the better global
Udah,
ability
udah,
first. You have Dawnbreaker just
Oke,
hitting level
bawah.
6. Ace needs another creep wave to get there. So I feel
Gitu-gitu
like
kelihatan keras
Terraccio
gitu loh.
is gonna be
Ayo,
the one
Eslar
to
tapi
down.
sebelahnya Ayo.
You have Dawnbreaker, you
NP
have setup with
tapi
the cogs.
ada Tiny.
Okay, he's already
Ya,
going down here. Let's
fix
use
mati
that
sih.
bounce. As I said,
Exorcism gets him. So
Harus
resolution getting the kill,
dipisahin.
and then they should just go to the tower, right?
yeah, it's going to be a lot of damage into the
Dia
tower.
kesalahannya
And
maju
Quinn,
tadi.
thinking about rotating bottom, does have a hit.
Kalau dia
This
lebih
could
memilih
be
buat farming,
slightly tricky for Team Secret, but they
pintar.
already know.
Ya,
They
Leshrac
have
mau
this
nggak mau
observer
backup,
ward
ngeliat Leshrac mati.
near the river that is scouting things out. It's scouted movement from Quinn.
Siapa itu?
At least they're gonna defend the tower.
Warapin satu.
And looking at Quinn on camera, he looks, same as he always does. Not too much emotions on him. You know that he's in the zone. He's
Atas,
ready
bro.
to play. I was also
Ya,
thinking, why?
nah.
I'll hold that block off lane.
He's getting a little low. Wrath of Nature thrown out. That's to help out bottom.
Bawahnya,
As Zayats in
sakit
with the
ya.
Wrath of Nature. It's going to take out that clockwork, and
TP.
now
Too bad.
they'll keep one going down towards bottom, and that's going to be Puppy making the rotation. Ace running away from the Celestial Hammer thrown over and TPing back to base.
Good rotation. Quinn with that haste wants to make something else happen. This is a pretty big kill if he can get it. But also another ward from Team Secrets cutting the rotation. It's early wards, providing them with the info. This could have been easily like triple kill for Gaming Gladiators. They did not have those wards up.
Yeah, that's I like this wolf here. This top lane. It's some interesting vision, and now Puppy boom coming over. Quinn, oh, he's here with the IO, but it's gonna be a problem. The Sword Guardian coming down right on top of the Leshrac. Zayats gets the kill into Quinn. The look over at Celery. The chase is on. The Celestial Hammer is down.
Mati.
The tether all the way over. The
Enggak,
assassinate.
Ayonya
Smoke to
nyari.
Nicely done. They only lose Quinn. Very aggressive move. This is something that the Leshrac plus IO combo do, especially when they're playing Radiant. This dire triangle near the outpost
Early
is
susah sih ngeliat
much easier
sebenarnya.
to farm, so you don't have to stack for yourself. You go in, you invade, and try to
Kalau dia bikin
steal some
yang
of their
lebih
stacks.
agak tanky, dia bikin Oblot
And
Stone.
maybe you don't want to give
Saya
any
lupa.
way of bumping up that net worth, right?
Nah,
And boosting
nomor
yourself a little bit too out of control.
Jangan solve mana problem sebenarnya. Dan gue lebih suka Octarine sih buat nih.
Top laners extremely farm. Same goes for the mid laners, but both
Aduh,
laners
aduh.
having a bit of trouble finding the farm.
Level 6, so hook shot available. Raju finally hitting that 7. He's still a level behind this Death Prophet, but Zayats is looking man, hook
Oh
shot
iya.
damage out onto the Slark where
Yes, lu dapat
just
cash range,
needed
dapat
to
health, dapat mana,
get out of some
cooldown
danger.
reduction
Buffalo
5200,
is in
4400.
vicinity, thinking
Oh,
about going in.
6800.
One of the games where the game is very slow, something that Tiny Position 4 does
Paksarin.
not like, because he doesn't get farm, he doesn't
Sumpah,
farm,
catat
but wants to be
omongan
able to
saya,
take
Pak.
the fight. So right now, Tofu, 0, 1, and 0, still
Paksarin
needs
will
to find
save
an
the
opening.
day, bro.
Kind of expect
Real.
Tiny's to rotate over, make some plays,
Dari ada
after
mau
each
jadi
toss, setting
Arcane Boot.
something up, thinking about what's going to be coming further down the line and potentially a blink dagger.
Hero
That
level
seems so far
kalah
in the future.
Lesrak.
Taking a look at these
Lesrak
levels on
bukan
the
mid,
left.
sumpah Lesrak mainin
See,
pos
Boom
4.
level 10,
Itu lebih
level
enak.
9, but it looks like these
Jadi
levels, at
bisa
least for the
versatile.
moment, favoring the side of Team Secret by just a bit.
Boom has been farming a lot, he did stack for himself, they also made some of the stacks for him. And I think it's gonna be just a trade of tier 1 towers on the safe lane. Dead Prophet using ulti, heavily committing. This is the build that we see on Dead Prophet these days, like one great ban,
Ini
sometimes doing
sumpah,
two
Damon
bans. She needs to be able to tank up. It's one of the
harusnya nggak bakal mau ngasih
definitely when it comes down
waktu
to Bracer
secret
and the Null
ini
Talisman,
sih,
and also Mech going into
secret apa?
Guardian Greaves. So a lot of
Farming sih.
sustain coming out from these heroes.
NP
We've
Lesrak
talked about it seemingly every game.
kudu
It
ngerat-ngerat
feels
sih.
like that standard offlane item.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's not
Nggak,
just the offlane, we
fuck up
see it
banget
more
cuy.
also coming out from 4, even 5 if they manage to get the farm. Also Dawnbreaker ulti with her Solar Guardian. It's a good way to turn the fight. They like Gaming Gladiators, they need to commit. Getting
Gila,
in with
wardnya
the Slark,
secret dari tadi
with the
next
last
level
rank,
semua ya.
putting himself in potentially a dangerous spot where Team Secret is very good at resetting, but they also have like a very good burst damage when it comes down from Sniper, who does have 3 points in headshot, Mask of Madness, pretty standard build. How's Puppy doing?
Ini nih,
Level 7.
block wave yang ketahuan itu mati.
Everybody on the side of kicking gladiators around him, so they'll find a kill out of the clockwork and get themselves doubled up in their kill
Easy
score.
kill.
It's a lot of information that he just provided his own team with. And again, Quinn plus Celery playing together. Might
Tinggal
find
dikasih
Puppy.
farming sih sebenarnya.
Way in the wrong spot. Trouble, but taking out a sentry and Quinn and Celery back away. Bloodstone, of course, being built here for Quinn, no surprise. It was like the standard build for Shrek, of course. That doing Bloodstone.
One of the reasons why Quinn is slightly under-leveled compared to Boom is he's playing with Io, so Io is taking some of his experience away. Smoke, of course, from Team Secret, they want to make something happen.
Fiend's Grip, they have Hookshot all ready to go. Trying to search for something, and they're both heading over towards bottom. Meanwhile, these stacks being taken by Quinn. Talked about how those stacks, if they're not contested, are going to boost him up quite a bit, and it's exactly what they're getting out of this so far. Nobody here bottom for the side of Gaming Gladiators, so these supports that smoked up aren't going to get their hands on anything with Resolution over in the bottom lane as well. Not for now, unless somebody comes to rotate on this tier 2, but Raggio, he's farming the jungle. Get the catch, they've also got Celery nearby.
Holding the high ground for now. Zayat scouting things out with the rocket. They do have a sentry, so they know there is no vision. It seems like Gaming Gladiators, they know where Team Secret is. Rezo popping that ulti. It's level 1 ulti, not super effective, but you also have Sniper. Gonna pop in some damage.
Saab spotting Zayat and
Radiant's middle tower
trying to stay.
Yeah, they know. Puppy's pinging it out. Gonna get dewarded.
And it's
And that'll keep their obs over nearby too. So, got a little bit of vision behind where that tier 1 tower once stood. That exorcism getting all the damage out onto the tower, and a lot of map control being gained here by Team Secret.
Quinn finished his Bloodstone. Time to take a fight and get some charges on the Bloodstone. Ha, jokes. Man, I missed that. You know, it was one of the items with the charges, so it kind of forced you to take the fights all the time.
You want to bring it back, the charges?
I wouldn't mind. I mean, that Bloodstone's definitely getting changed in the next patch because the item field's OP. I would not mind seeing it go back to what it was before.
Charges, go back to losing charges if you die. See if Bloodstone goes that way. Speaking of charges, though, we got Desolator coming out on the Dawnbreaker.
With 0 charges.
Yeah, for now. But this Deso, when we've seen this carry Dawnbreaker, a big staple of the build, and working with that Starbreaker, you can see heroes blow up.
Yeah, you
once they
also
have this Deso.
You also have 2 other cores who deal heavy physical damage that profit with the ulti, Sniper with his right click, so a lot of value coming out from this Deso. It also opens up the Roche for Team Secret. I feel like Team Secret, if they once they hit level 12 on that profit, they could potentially force a Roche fight with the heroes that they have. A lot of sustain with the Guardian Greaves. The Exorcism goes up from 8 to 16, so a big damage increase. They still need like another minute for Rezo to farm that. Big camps, big stacks being farmed right now by Quinn.
Yeah, the stack game's been pretty good here for the side of Gaming Gladiators. They continue to get their gold bolstered, and Quinn continuing to take advantage of that avalanche. Toss comes out, like Crystallis has the Solar Guardian. They'll slam it down onto Tofu. Zayat's over to the side. On the low ground, assassinate, one more right click, and Crystallis taking out that Tiny and carving him down to size.
Tofu managed to find farm to get that Blink Dagger up. As I said, into Roach Pit they go. They just took a fight. They know that Tiny does not have a buyback. He just showed his Blink Dagger and straight into Roach Pit. This Roshan's going down super quick.
No way to contest this. It's going to be the Aegis here.
You gotta give it Secret. Yeah, you gotta give it to Dawnbreaker, I think. Boom's getting closer. Okay. I thought maybe because he can keep the distance, does have more stab for himself, and right now, the only one who can close the gap is pretty much this Tiny, and he does not have enough damage to kill him. Like, sure, you're playing against Slark, but 1 Force Staff can change things around. And same goes for, like, they have what? 1 Force Staff on Bane, 1 on Sniper, Walker building 1 as well. They understand how to itemize against what Gaming Gladiators.
So, the game's sitting at 19 minutes, just about even.
Action-packed game.
That's what I was getting at. You know, very uncharacteristic of the region and what we've been seeing these first few days of play inside Western Europe. So, what do you think's going on in both these teams' heads? Is it have anything to do with the fact that Secret are currently starting 0-2 in the region, and maybe need to be a little bit more particular in how they take these games?
I think they feel their lineup scales better when it comes down to that, so they don't necessarily need to take the fights. They found Poppy.
Avalanche toss for the stun from Quinn. Ace gets credit for that kill. We'll secure it and use that Wrath of Nature. That bounced around.
Rock it on!
Got the Bane.
Big objective was taken by Secret. Commit the Exorcism. With the next Exorcism, they're gonna start putting out some more pressure on the map. With this Aegis, they want to get the most out of it.
Be that level 12. It could force Gaming Gladiators into a pretty interesting spot. You've got the Echo Saber as well as the Diffusal Blade finished off on the Slark. He's quietly been getting some farm, and you know, still though, as he's quietly been getting the farm, not as much as anybody else in the game on the core slot.
Yeah, still the lowest net worth on all cores in the game, because he was like Slark is one of the heroes that can easily snowball if he's fighting in the lane, but that never happened because they kind of got dominated. Because Clockwork Zayat's put a lot of pressure. Same goes for Net Profit. They see the Ratio,
F4 staff, net, and now Nightmare. Dark Pact goes into the ulti, slows him down with a Diffusal Blade. So Puppy unable to get Fiend's Grip onto that Slark.
They needed Zayats to find a hook shot after he the pound, or after he used Dark Pact. Puppy, he's going in.
Yeah, Fiend's Grip now is going to be used on the Tiny. They've got the Battery Assault to follow it up. Shrapnel on top of the Tiny, and Tofu will drop again.
Puppy's getting a lot of levels. Level 9 Bane, 4 points in an Enfeebled. This is going to be a big one. You're playing against this Bloodstone. You know that Puppy has a couple of tricks up his sleeve. This hero was kind of forgotten, but with the healing reduction, region reduction. The heroes, I think we're gonna see more of, especially you're playing with Io, who does have a mech, and you know that the Celery will be partnering up with Quinn in this one. This is a free tower for Team
Ayun na ya.
Get some heal with those seeds of serenity. While this is all going on, while they take this tier 2 tower, it is about a 2,000 net worth lead, now dropping all the way back down to even. Wow. For Gaming Gladiators. Just very objective-based gaming in the moment, not really seeing these big team fights at all.
You can see what Team Secret relies on. They need exorcism, so they will be fighting every 2.5 minutes. Another 4-staff finished on Team Secret. Zayat's picking up one. Interesting build coming up from Resolution, going into Mage Slayer. We've seen during TI how effective it was. It was 33 who kind of pioneered that when they were thinking about how to reduce damage from this slash track. So there was a pipe, there was a Mage Slayer right back not doing that anymore to magical damage, but let's see if they can find an opening here.
Resolution
With the shard, Ace.
Run, Dyrachio coming over, Blink, Avalanche, and now the toss. Full Guardian coming in, but it's not going to be enough to save Resolution. Goes to the Starbreaker for the BKBB, pop by Ace. Now, Crystallis is in too far away from his team. Tofu locked up thanks to the Cogs. He'll toss his team back together, and well, now it's just a 2-for-1.
This is why I wanted to see Aegis put on Crystallis, because he's a very hero. Sniper is going to keep the distance, and they need that front line. Clockwork, you know, can soak up so much damage. Vayne, that Prophet, she thought she was tanky, but the good toss back kind of getting her out of the Solar Guardian. And Dawnbreaker was out of position. So overall, pretty big trade for Gaming Gladiators.
How do you feel about the Curse of the Shard?
It's a good shard. It's an interesting shard. It's not that we're going to see picked up from the safe lane. It's mostly going to be from the off lane. It's a good damage, and it also shows the heroes in fog. It's quite interesting. I'm glad that he removed the one that spawned the Greater Treants, kind of made Nature's Prophet very annoying to play against, and also like you can't get out of the Sprout. So glad we removed.
Just added Leech to Sprout anyway.
Yeah.
4K lead here. Gladiators and
Good.
you know, it feels like they're doing everything right when it comes to getting the objectives. But we can see there's a little bit to be desired when it comes to their team fighting. Maybe that might a little bit too slick for them. 4-step into the Fiend Scream. Look at the damage coming through onto Ace. Zayats gets credit for the kill with the I think last-second Rocket Flare steal.
Secure, I mean.
Yeah, sorry, securing Rocket Flare.
Sniper had double damage, still a couple of seconds left on it, and should be a tier 1 tower for Team Secret. Well, in the mid lane, they found that Prophet again.
Sword Guardian, Resolution, not going to survive. Quinn's got the damage, the hookshot comes in. But with the mech, Celery able to survive and get the tether off onto Quinn. So never in doubt there for the IO. Blink Avalanche as well as the toss. It's right into the hands of Quinn again. Celestial Hammer thrown down. That'll go back in just a second. All the way back all over towards Crystallis.
Crystallis don't have enough damage.
And no mana left here for Zayat.
Resraka bisa recover ternyata.
Once more with the
Tapi kalau Resraka udah recover, lu top
This
banget.
is where Slark is going to shine. He's ready to go in. 2 pound charges, as you said. What is he bringing? It's going to be a Mage Slayer. Bit of a damage reduction makes Slark more tanky. Also, if he decides to pick up Shard as his next item, this is going to be a good way of dealing with the Bane, against the Dead Prophet ulti as well, hiding people underneath the shadows to reset. But yeah, in that previous fight, Crystallis, thinking that Celery is already dead, uses his hammer to get out of the cogs, picks up the haste rune, comes back to a fight. But with that mech on Celery, he's relatively tanky.
So Celery surviving, and he is known as Bond. James Bond, 007, 00 agent, ready to go. Also looking hard to upgrade that overcharge.
It's a good boost of spell amplification for Lashrak, and that spell lifesteal as well. Not as effective. Since, again, you're playing against Bane, but Enfeeble needs to be cast. Cast range is pretty good, so Bane can stay away. It's 1100 and it's a 7-second cooldown. Difficult task sometimes is staying alive with Bane. Items are stuck. Pile up on Quinn. Blink Dagger, Kaya Sanj done, has a casual plate mail. This plate mail gives them like the triple value. All 3 cores inside of Team Secret deal physical damage. There's some magical as well. Mostly physical is what we're gonna be afraid of.
Starbreaker used by
Terus dari cover bro.
Counts away.
Also another tool of closing the gap against the sniper. We see
Jadi cover.
more Blink Daggers being picked up, charges on Pound from Clark. They found Kaya.
Avalanche tops into the start from Quinn. But Slow Guardian, they've got some damage coming from the Starbreaker being used. They're gonna go after Celery. They'll get a kill to the IO. They'll fly back immediately. The Bloodstone pops. Ice ends up going down to Ace. Ace is on the back line, so it's BKB. But Resolution going in with this exorcism, focusing his attention on the Quinn as well as Celery, but doesn't let the silence. And the Fiend's Grip is on the Sark, but the Dark Pack goes off, so he's out of there. Fiend's Grip not gonna work for him. Resolution needs to be careful. He's locked up, killed off, and gone. Quinn taking out this Death Prophet during the exorcism. And they've got themselves a killing spree on the Leshrac, and it's looking like they're going to take advantage and kind of take over this area while waiting for Roche to respawn.
Now you'll get some D-wards waiting for Roshan. Big fight against Gladiators. Ace on Chase.
Avalanche and Puppy on the run. Boom now. This biz
Yeah,
gets away.
put
They
the
got the
enemy.
kill to Crystallis. That was Ace getting that one out of the Dawnbreaker. Puppy on the run with Dark Pack. Takes the
Ya
Puppy to the back.
bisa ini
Whenever
loh.
Team Secret uses
Speechless.
Solar Guardian and
Nggak malah jadi
Exorcism,
ngomong ya dari
they
tadi
have,
speechless anjir.
like, Gaming Gladiators lineup does not rely on any cooldowns to play. Like, they can reset multiple times. They're still chasing.
Ini match
See if
paling
we can find
dikit
anybody
banget
over here.
killnya
Zion's in an
sih.
interesting
Dire's middle
position.
tower is under attack.
Bob's giving them all the vision that they want. Now 4 staff, but 2 pounds is better than 1. Hook shot on the 2. Quinn's going in. Got the cause, but Quinn chasing. All the way up on
Nggak
the
bisa dia
high
deket.
might be a
Oh
good
iya
position for
betul.
him to put out some damage. But instead, just running all the way back, giving up on saving this Clockwork and Resolution, not committing to going in.
Siapa tuh yang udah bikin match layer? Yang bikin match
Has been
layernya
on
sih
point for
dalam
Team
dekat. Oh,
Secret
sniper.
after 10-minute mark, like
Oh,
even
gitu.
before providing vision, so they did not get ganked, and now
Bad dudes,
Gaming
middle tower,
Gladiators,
everyone
this
go,
observer
go.
board, allowing Slark to get a pounce, sacrificing Clockwork
Kalian nih.
boards.
17 placed there. Puppy 5 point.
Yeah, Slark destroyed 8 wards, if I'm not mistaken, if I saw that correctly, so that's pretty nice. I mean, the D-warding tool that this hero has is pretty insane, and now inside the Roche pit they go. This is Aegis plus Shard, so Shard incoming! Slark doesn't have it, so he will be the one picking it up. Rocket scouted him. Tofu already in a position to break the smoke. Split the fight shot.
Wah, Bobeng. Main parah mantep sih
So
Bersen.
now, get the kill on the beam, but right click succeeds. Boom, not looking up. Shot comes in, hits on a Tofu, Cogs pushing away, so that's going to give them time to get the damage out on the Tiny and kill him off. The pounce, he unleashes Boom. Boom on the run once again. The Nightmare comes in. He doesn't have the Dark Pack on Duracchio. Now the Fiend's Grip, the Solar Guardian, the right click damage. The Sark in trouble to get the kill to Duracchio. Gets out. They got the kill to the Sark, but they're going to lose
Pengen.
out. Resolution on the run. They'll take the Aegis out of the hands of Ace. They're right on top.
Boomnya nyari posisi offset bro. Baru dipilih.
Looking over Resolution, but doesn't have that
Offside, brother.
Quinn into Star. They'll take out the Shark. They'll look over at Ace. He'll pop the BKB and TP out. Celery will also escape, but not the great fight that Gaming Gladiators were hoping for post-Aegis pickup.
If that relocate came in half a second earlier, they would be able to come back into the fight with that reload, save the Slark. Some good positioning coming out from Boom in this fight. He was untouched, sitting on the top of the hill all the time.
Hero
And
let-
nicely done by Puppet. This time around, Slark was not awakened by any of his teammates, so he gets the Nightmare into full duration, Fiend's Grip into Solar
Oh
Guardian.
my
Immediate
god.
buyback coming out from Puppy. Resolution, like, he's the one who's dealing a ton of damage here with the Exorcism. Like, you gotta respect that damage.
And moving forward, they did have the lockdown thanks to Science and
Kirain
Daracho
timingnya
going up
TP
on the
jungle
steps,
anjir.
and he is away from his team, so far away from his team, and you can see.
Okay, was so close. Like that's 0.2 seconds.
So close, but so far, and well, now Quinn just diving into 4 heroes.
He got
and
peeped. He got peeped by Sniper. Was not able to close the gap, and you can see Deso plus the right clicks from Sniper. It's way too much, and now we have an even game. Even though it's a 9k gold lead for Gaming Gladiators, you can still see that Team Secret is ready to fight back.
Yeah, finding the right positioning is going to be key here for Team Secret, as was evident in that last fight. So it'll be interesting to see how Secret choose to try and fight as the game goes on. And down by 10k is an item here or there, and it can be a big change. But if Secret, again, like I said, find the right positioning, feels all the need.
Uproot and after them.
Level 20 on Nature's Prophet. 100% miss chance for Sprouter unit. That's a big one. This is a, a huge one when you play against Sniper. Does have still a Quelling Blade in his backpack. Might decide to swap in when he sees that there is that talent on Nature's Prophet, but he also does have a Hurricane Pike going into Grenade next, and a BKB. Double damage. Secret would love to use this one, but he got scouted.
20 talents for Nature's Prophet feels so strong.
Yeah, it's one of those where you like, oh, am I playing against some of the
Nah, itu dia bergantung banget sama botol sih.
or I'm playing against the heavy right click.
Is there any other hero that their level 20 talents
Are so powerful? I don't think so.
Powerful like that? Yeah, I feel like he's probably one of the best when it comes to that question. Ace, meanwhile, sitting top of the net worth, and we've talked about the style of play that Ace has, and that we really did see that he was going to be playing that Nature's Prophet in the draft early on, and he's taking advantage. And it wasn't exactly the greediest build going into the Witchblade initially, but he has found a lot of farm around the map.
Same goes for, I would say, even every Nature's Prophet we see in professional games, where this hero just flash farms, has global presence, so he's going to be in a lot of those fights. Wrath of Nature, ton of damage. And then the build, like all the items that he builds right now, feel very powerful, especially Gleipnir.
Gleipnir has been
Keculik.
it is bottom lane. They've got the pounds, they'll leash him up against the Dylan Azayas. They'll bring a couple more heroes down here with Ace over.
Tapi kalau ada itu
12k lead.
dimainin sebagai core enak juga sih Lestrak ya.
Crystallis going into the AC.
Cepet jadinya. Males.
8-second BKB.
Mainnya di Crusader tuh udah kalah farming, temennya nggak bisa ngasih space. Lestrak tuh kurang butuh space sih. Oh ini ya, sedikit tips kalau misalnya lu main pakai Lestrak terus lu nge-pull tower, jangan langsung buru-buru pakai skill 2 sih. Pancing dulu klipnya.
They'll take it a second without buyback. Boom now on the run. They've got a sentry down there. Here goes another sentry. Daracho trying to get the vision on a Boom. They've got Queen right here. This sniper, and Boom, he'll explode.
Slow.
Getting the kill on the sniper. They've got 3 dead with no buyback, and Gaming Gladiators taking advantage of the aggression that they're able to push on a Secret.
Pay attention.
Lihat nih,
Daracho
sakit
holding
nih.
on to sentries throughout the whole game, having Devos, D-wards, and now holding on to Dust. He understands that he needs to be
Wah,
the
sayang
one
banget ya.
finding that
Harus
sniper.
menang ini
First
Secret.
to use a BKB, use a 4-staff, and then jumping in with this second pounce.
Right there with them. These towers are going to melt, and we do not have these 3 heroes respawning anytime soon.
It's gonna be 2 set of Varric that Prophet respawning. Doesn't provide you with much if she does not have exorcism. Still a tier 2 tower on the top. They can go for megas. Sniper will be back in 20. Gaming Gladiators, they came.
Oh belum.
That's what they came for.
Dibalikin di tip bro.
Every aspect of the game right now.
Gue kalau ada intro base gue kasih intro base tuh si talent ya.
22,000, and Secret just don't have any answers. They're they were able to punch back in the fight before, but that one, once it started and Rezo was on the run back with BKB going down so soon, I don't know what you do at that point. Would they? I guess in retrospect, it's a little bit easier to see, but let Rezo die and just kind of hold off on the fight.
You commit. Once you use Exo, you need to take the fight. Because without Exo, your damage is very limited. Ace, once again, going for the tower. Can we see the number of D wards this game again? Horatio got. He's also the one placing observer wards around the map.
Saying 11 and 5.
Okay.
So they've destroyed 13 around the map. Quick map. Maybe not that great. But 14 wards, they're starting to clean up the vision. They make sure that, of course, we talked about it earlier. Secret, it felt like they had the advantage with the vision that they were placing.
At the start, yes. Yeah. But once Slart kicks in, and he's still holding on to 2 sentry wards that he bought for himself.
Carries in pubs, take notes.
Next.
And buy your own
Next Roche will potentially respawn in less than 30 seconds. Team Secret, they need to take that fight. They need, not like they had before when Gaming Gladiators picked up that Aegis. They need good positioning from Sniper. They need to save that profit with the 4 staffs, maybe with the Nightmare. But it's gonna be a bit more difficult. Win on his signature hero. Overwhelming blink, blinking inside. I don't think he cares too much. He can also get outside of the trouble with the Ogre Seal Totem, which sent back.
How I wish I had this back at Dark
Okay,
Race.
Flicker, that's a better way. Get outside of the silence if needed. He can dispel big one. Dispelling in feet.
Bringing the fight to them, and they've got the avalanche coming up through the silence. Only up the tiny, they're on the back lines. Ace already in. Look at where Boom is at. He pops the BKB, he's trying to get away. Horatio trying to follow him up. They get the pounce. Not going to leap, but they're going to go to Puppy. They got themselves the invincible blade. So they'll lock down Boom. The quick avalanche toss. They'll get the kill onto a third. We're going to buy back up with the Cypher as well as the Bane as they take out Resolution. Christopher's on the run, but there's nowhere for him to really go. Goes to the sword. Guardian drops down on the back lines, able to survive.
Balikin, bro. Nah, itu kan gue bilang. GG bro. Karena mau butuhnya, sama lu butuh ini sih. Oke, butuh. Ya itulah. Ngantuk saya. Division 1. Banyak refleksi Jonas. Game 3 bro. Wah, banyak. Terhubung banget ya. Ini banget. Betul.
Nice. Good trade.
I'm actually
It's
okay.
really, really, really low chance.
Hide it.
You think you can win this? Look at me.
I see you.
Look at me. Look at me.
I see you.
Intro boys.
Oh no. Oh no.
Big brain there. Everybody should be doing this.
Look, what's important is that we're all having lots of fun here.
Jason nggak lucu sih. Skip Jason. Ini.
Wei, 在吗?
Boss pa shot up. Exe shot, pari. Ang ganda niyan.
Está preocupante la cancha, perro. Eso no lo vi venir. Una chiqui nomás, brother.
Gila ya.
Ah, my back hurts.
Come back, come back. Oi, oi, come back, oi.
Focus, guys. Focus.
Shall we? Cheers, my friends. I swear that I pressed BKB there.
Nyaman, dek, nyaman.
ليك الدمج.
I'm gonna 1v5 this game.
Oh, hello.
That's crazy.
It's a bit of a yikes, you know.
Wow, impressive. I'm amazed.
Oh my god. Unlucky, I guess.
Uy, tango su.
Alright, it's time to win.
Me, guys. I am so strong.
Stay hungry, hungry beast. Mama, I will
Special move, ha?
The food! Food is here!
Any Dora? See Dora?
Bro, don't do that, bro, please.
Kasihan ya lu.
Buset.
Santai aja, bestie.
Naghanag stan, oy. Ugma pa mong ni mo man.
Push up, okay.
Satu sama. Penggeraknya oke. Juga. Kita ya.